Browsers are all set up with various default settings and are occasionally adapted at the whims of your internet service provider. But there are lots of ways to customize your web browsing experience to better suit your needs. Your home page is the page that always loads when you start your browser. This can be readily changed by locating the Set Home Page tab in the Tools bar. Most people have their favorite search tool on their home page, but it can be anything you want. Click OK to make the current page your home page. As well as the content, the appearance of the browser can be changed too. This can either be to remove controls and tools that you don't tend to use, or, in lots of people's cases, to improve the accessibility of the site by changing the colors or font sizes to improve readability. Click to increase the font size. Because the web is home to a lot of different types of content, documents, pictures, music, video, games, you name it, your browser won't necessarily be able to automatically handle everything that's thrown at it. This is why people supply plugins that work within your browser to view certain types of content. You may have heard of Flash or Java, but there are many other technologies that can provide a richer range of content on the web. Click Install Plugin. Like most programs, your browser will have its own help built in, or you'll be able to view it online, which will explain the specific details of your browser. Click the Help tab to see the help pages. Because security and privacy can be big issues when using the internet, your browser offers more settings when it comes to these aspects. These settings will help you specify the level of security that you wish to apply, and what details your computer will pass on to sites it visits, and what to do with a history of sites that you have visited. Click the Pop-up Blocker tab in the Tools bar now. A pop-up is a small window that can appear on your screen, usually containing a menu of commands. Most browsers have a pop-up blocker built in, or as a plugin. This allows you to prevent websites from opening additional windows on your computer. Many of these pop-ups will be advertising, others may be used by malicious sites, and some can be quite harmless. A pop-up blocker would eliminate all of these pop-ups, preventing damage to your computer, but it may occasionally prevent some sites from working correctly. Turn on the pop-up blocker now. By default, your browser will remember which sites you have visited, and it may save copies of these sites so that they load faster in future. Other sites will even store the data you enter into them to make things faster in future, in so-called cookies. All of these things are useful, but if someone gains access to your computer, they would have a lot of access to your personal information. So it does no harm to clear your browsing history every now and again. Click Clear History. So, now you've seen how you can set your browser and also how you can look at different pages and gain access to a whole world of information. But how do you go about finding what you're after? That's a question that will be answered in the next section. Why not try the practice to test what you've learnt so far?